Well, hello and welcome again to River Valley Farm. So what we have here is an Allis Chalmers 442. It wasn't cleaned up real well the last time it was used. The guy I got it from, I trust him very well. He said he used it last year and it worked just fine. He replaced it with a newer, bigger baler, so the price was right. Let's just put it that way. Looks like New Holland knotters. Pretty simple. I do have a book for it, so we're not lost on that. Obviously it needs cleaned up, so that's what I'm going to do first, is blow it off good. So cleans up decent, looks like. No, I did not steam clean it. I just, used the air hose and blew it off. I'm not a big fan of steam cleaning balers of any type. Let's see. Basically, he says it's just a slow baler. You can't go fast with it. I'm not too surprised because it's old. I think he said it's a 1972 model. I think that's what it says in the book anyway. Next up, I guess need to check gearboxes. That's some type of wear adjustment. Wonder where you check the oil in this gearbox. Well, anyway, I figured that out. That one's right there, pretty simple. I don't know, like typical old stuff, everything's greasable. And we'll go around and grease it, check the gearboxes. Got to put the PTO shaft back on. It's still in the back of the truck. And I guess we'll fire it up and see what it does. Probably be the best thing we could do, right? Okay, so we got lots of chains. I was expecting to have lots of chains, but we've got a lot of chains. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. All very dirty, not really, not dry though, so not too upset. Something that you don't see very much anymore. I would be willing to bet you that that is an oak block that they are using to hold that chain. If I can get the old crud off of it. Definitely looks wooden to me. That is an oak block they're using to hold tension on that chain. So yeah, and there's another grease fitting that I didn't know was there. Probably several of those yet. Anyway, of course, once we get the thing running, we'll have to spray some stuff on here. I use Aero Croil, or Croil I think it's called now. It lubricates very well, and it does not collect dirt, so that's good. We like that. But yeah, that's old technology. It works really well. Of course, you pull covers off, you find more crap that you need to blow off and everything else, but anyway, not a big deal. Matter of fact, we probably just wipe this off, I guess, since I'm already doing it. Still got to check the gearboxes. There's another chain down there, maybe 2. So anyway, fun stuff. Looks like it's in reasonably good condition though, so I'm not going to complain. Alright then, everything looks to be in decent order. No counter, but hey, I missed a grease fitting. Better take care of that real quick. The old stuff's got grease fittings everywhere. I've probably missed a few more, but anyway, we'll look at it later. Again, maybe after I read the book even. Okay, that's got to help that. This one hiding in here is an otter clutch. Anyway, I don't see any on any of this stuff, but yeah. Interestingly enough, none on the PTO U-joints either. I was kind of expecting there would be, but hey, that's what I get for expecting things, I guess. Block the wheels on the tractor because, well, park doesn't work, and you're really not supposed to leave them in park with a baler running behind them anyway. I'm going to leave the tongue over this way because just going to have to move it anyway, and I'm just going to run it at idle speed basically so we can see if everything moves. I'm sure it does, but you never know, things change over time, and then we need some of this miracle in a can here too. So make sure we're in neutral, which we're not, and it's not going to want to go in neutral. Surprise, surprise. Yep, so anyway. This thing's probably going to be a massive overkill for the baler, but you know, overkill is underrated, right? So plunger sounds a little rough, but it also doesn't have any hay in it. So let's go on about oiling chains and whatnot. Of course, it's moving back and forth farther than I can keep up with. But anyway, and then wonders. I mean, it cleans the old nasty grease off and it actually lubricates at the same time, so pretty nice stuff. Okay, so we got that done. Gearbox is all checked good. I guess I'm gonna put the covers back on and we'll feed it some and see what happens. I've got yeah, on my wagon back there, I've got some hay sitting there, a couple bales worth anyway. So we'll feed it and see what it does then. Oh, and surely for saying so's purposes, it did tie last year. You know, there's four good knots here. Okay, so we got a tractor. We got a baler, we got some loose hay. Let's see what happens. We're gonna go ahead and go to PTO speed because what's the point if not doing it the right way? looks right to me. Sounds a lot smoother when it's actually running. Feed it and see what it does here. successful knot. That's good. We like those. Well, anyway, it tied a knot. I'm gonna have to call that good for right now. We will find out tomorrow if it'll tie a knot while it's moving or not. And for those of you who say, well, why would it make a difference if it's moving or not? Obviously haven't been around here very long. And that's okay, because damn thing's dirty again. There's a whole lot of new people, so I'm okay with that. Right now, I'm gonna drop this baler, and just because this is already running, and I'd have to unhook wagons and whatever else to get that sea out, I'm gonna go rake hay. I'm not gonna ted it. That's kind of the bad part about having a job that you have to go to every day, is you don't get to take care of your hay like you want to. You know, tedding it is always better done early in the morning. Or not early in the morning, but early in the afternoon after the dew gets off. moisture to keep the leaves on your alfalfa. Well, I don't get home in time to do all that. So I'm going to rake it up tonight, and probably have to go and kick it over again tomorrow, which we will use something besides the 706 to do that with, because this is going to be on the baler. But for tonight, it's going on rake duty. And this jack, obviously it's not made for this baler. I'm not real sure what was made for this baler, but this thing is a finger mesh. So anyway, that being said, I got other things to do. Thanks for watching, and we'll be back tomorrow to see whether this thing will work or not.